welcome to the Dope Ass Aunties podcast,
where we drop it low and pick it back up. It may be a little slow though, but it's coming back up. Thank you for joining us
I hope
again.
we have tennis shoes on, not heels.
No,
Okay.
tennis shoes.
Okay.
We are the tennis shoe aunties. Sneakers for those of you listening in other parts of the U.S. Sneakers. Oh, how was your week, Aunty Nikki?
It was good.
Okay.
I went to Vegas.
Okay, we'll get into that later. But something important happened to you since the last time we recorded. You want to tell our listeners?
I am officially an auntie of a baby girl. And I love her so much.
You do. And I was able to meet her, and she is a joy, very quiet child, like she's been here
She does
before.
not like being cold, though.
No.
Yeah, you will hear her mouth.
No, baby already got low iron. She's already going to be a low iron, complaining black
She's
woman.
like her dad.
And her auntie. No, I'm joking. So, yay, congratulations. Welcome to Auntyhood.
I love it.
What does it feel like?
Life-changing.
How so? Tell us more.
Well, every day after work, I want to go there and spend time with her.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a little puppy, and he's being neglected because I just want to be with her. I could stare at her all day. I love her so much.
And she won't jump on you?
No, she won't. She will not. She just lays on my chest ever so gingerly.
Okay. Well, good.
How was your week?
My week was good. It was good. As you know, some of you, if you follow our IG page, you will see that the Unicorn Aunties, we went wine tasting and chocolate tasting. And it was really, it was like on a whole nother level. It was a very elevated experience.
I'm having FOMO.
I know. Coley couldn't join us because she was on a rundy. A rundy?
What's a rundy?
A rundy is auntie talk for a rendezvous.
Oh, okay.
So
I wouldn't give it all that shimmy, but yeah.
I just like to shimmy. But because you couldn't make it, I decided to bring back one of my favorite wines we tasted, and this
Ooh.
is actually a port. So it's not our usually bubbly. It's kind of full body, very strong, and it's not for the weak. So I think I want you to taste it and enjoy it. And
Okay.
let's sip on that. Let this be the
Okay.
libation. While I'm doing that, this week I also went on a retreat. I actually just came back from the retreat right before we recorded. And I healed a lot of things. I sat in silence a lot. I meditated. I spoke with friends who are also on the journey at the retreat. And one important element is I brought my dicks with me. So we were able...
Before we go there, can we have a toast?
Yes. To a successful week.
Cheers.
Cheers. And crystal dicks. Because I got mine now.
It's very good.
Good.
Very
a good
good.
port. So...
I didn't know I was going to start a dick craze.
You definitely did. You definitely did. So, Auntie Coley.
She has like 4 to my 1.
Hey, listen, I go the distance. So,
Really?
Auntie Coley took me and Auntie Mai to the Flower Mart. And we decided to go meet this mythical man, the
mythical man named Mickey.
Mickey, the dick slanger. No. So we went in there. His crystals are beautiful. He doesn't just have penises. He has any and every shape you like.
He has wood carvings that are beautiful that you can hold your crystals in or serve food out of. They're very beautiful. I got one.
Yes. But what I got is something that I plan to use to manifest my husband, my life partner. So I got 4 of them, okay? And I'll let you know the reasons why I got all 4 right now. I have the little chart here. So the first one I want to call to the carpet is amethyst. Amethyst is stress relief, protection, It disperses negative energy, and that's this one right here, amethyst. So, yes, I want to attract a partner who it could be de-stressful, distress me. No. Be stress relief. I can't even speak. That cord is very strong. But be stress relief. So that's what this one is for, to represent the stress relief I want to manifest. Then I want to call Rose Court
to the stage.
Rose Court coming to the stage. Rose Court's it's for love, harmony, and peace. Yes, love, harmony, and peace. Who doesn't want those elements in a partner?
Amen.
And then, last but not even last, Tiger's Eye, protection, personal power, determination. Give me that, all of that. And then the last but not least, Onyx. Couldn't leave my boy Onyx out. And Onyx is for self-control, strength, and stamina. And I need him to have all three, especially the self-control and the stamina. So, that is, I brought this with me on my retreat. I kept them in a little pouch near my bosom, the whole weekend.
Did you sage them?
I did sage them. Of course, I don't want no negative dick crystal energy. So I saged them. I burnt some Palo Santo so positivity could come in. And we'll see how it goes. We'll keep the listeners posted on my journey. But yeah, I want to thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
It was a great experience.
Thank you. So, you're not just going to skip past the Rundy. We know we have been manifesting some pain for you.
Yeah.
You are the OG manifester. You put us on to these lovely, lovely creatures or stones. So how'd that go? Tell us.
The Rundy. First of all, I went for a friend's birthday, and her boyfriend had planned a trip. He had a whole itinerary for them. And he had an itinerary, a planned situation. So I invited a longtime friend to come, but little to no effort was made with that friend. So, I mean, my friend's boyfriend, he's so sweet. He brought me a Valentine's Day card. He took me out to lunch. I mean, yeah. And the friend,
Okay, so you are really bringing up a great topic and one that's very popular. Let's talk about low effort.
Yeah, low effort does not get you anywhere.
So, okay.
Or shouldn't get you anywhere.
Okay, but it does, and that's why it is still popular, because it works. And I am not pointing any fingers. I have been someone who has accepted low effort. So let's just dive into it, and let's talk about it and help the nieces and the nephews process some stuff that we want to do. So what about it was low effort? Like, what does that look like? Or how did it present itself on this? I don't even want to call it a Rundy anymore. So let's just call it a work trip. I don't know, shit.
It wasn't a work trip because I was on the slot machines.
Here we are.
So I love a casino trip.
A field trip to Vegas.
Okay, a field
trip. So what was the low effort, and what were you expecting?
So he had never been to Vegas. Okay. So, when you hear Vegas, you think gambling, see a show, go shopping. Those are like eat good.
Those are things I like to do in Vegas.
So he didn't really want to do any of that.
But what did he want to do?
He wanted to have sex with low effort. And it was like, I don't know what's going on here, sir. No.
So here's a word to the wise. Low effort for us, or for me, and clearly you too, equals dry vagina. So it does not get the lady parts moving or oiled up. Not at this stage in the game, right? Okay.
No.
So what did you guys end up doing?
I was in the casino, and he went to go. I was at the slot machines, feeling great, winning $800.
You won $800.
I did. I love a machine with the bonus. With the press and stuff, yeah. I got the Ultra, and the Ultra was $800. You had to pick 3 Ultras.
So how many? So, okay. So you seem more happy talking about the slot machine than you do We'll call him Buddy. Then you do Buddy.
Yeah. Buddy was a no.
Buddy was a no. Okay, so what would have been high effort, or what would have been high effort if he would have done what?
A night of fun, going to a show, dinner and a show, like spending, maybe we get on the tables and play craps together. I don't know, like some.
So a monetary investment?
No, I'm spending time. It could have been my money on the table, but we're doing it together and we're having fun. It was none of that. It was maybe the spark is just not there. Let's just accept that.
Sparked.
Yeah. We were not matching energy. He would be ready for a nap. I would be up, ready to do something. It was just, we were not, yeah.
Y'all were just not aligned.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
So for me, low effort is just like if the conversation is dry, if like you just randomly text me and want to hang out, but it's like you're not really invested in how my day went, what I've been up to. Like there's no investment, not just time or monetary investment, but like no emotional investment, no none of that. So I'm just over that type of energy. And I think like where I am in my journey, I need more because I'm getting more from my female friends. Like I'm getting their vulnerability. I'm getting their, self-awareness and them helping me be more self-aware. I just would love for me to get that in a partner with masculine energy,
Yeah, I agree. Because I find all those things in my female friendships.
Like you.
Yeah. Like
I wish I was a lesbian. I would marry you. Aww. I would. I really do
that
wish.
Means the world to me.
Yeah. I tell myself all the time, like, if I was a lesbian, I'd probably be like on my third marriage by now or something. Like, I definitely would have experienced.
I would want to have multiple
wives.
Yes.
Okay, let's talk about that. Why? My vagina is not enough for you?
Because you get so many different things from so many different friendships.
But this is a marriage. You could have friends, but this is a marriage.
Okay. We can't share. Sharing is caring.
If I were a man, would you want to share?
Yeah, sure.
So you share your husband.
Why do I have to have a husband? Why can't we
just
just
married as lesbians? And I said if I were a man, that means we're married.
I can see myself, if I was a lesbian, marrying a lesbian, but
or two, according to you.
The problem is I am not a lesbian, and I cannot see myself marrying a man again. Like I don't see.
You don't want to marry him. You don't want to marry nobody though.
I don't.
Okay.
I don't.
I think because I've never been married, there's part of that marriage lore. So it's like I do want to experience, being married. I do want to experience like for real partnership with someone of the opposite sex who has a penis.
What is that?
I'm just putting that good energy out into the universe.
I thought you were speaking in tongues.
I was speaking in tongues to my future partner. He understands. So,
okay.
And if I just didn't have this strong attraction and wanting for a man, and it was for a woman, I just think women. I don't know. I don't know. I just think they just are able to connect on more emotional levels. And it takes a very emotionally intelligent and available man to match that. But I still am like hard-headed. Like I still have hope that someone out there is like that.
Aw, I love that for you. I do.
Nicole. Okay.
I believe that you will find that, sister.
So
especially with this plethora of
yes, I have a variety. I need them to join forces like the Power Rangers.
You're collecting crystal dicks like Thanos.
Thanos ring, so I need one more.
You do. Gotta collect them all.
Unlock that Okay. What if I collect all the dicks and like all of the fuck boys and low effort men? They like drop dead. Like Thanos wanted to like.
Why do they have to die? Why can't they just?
No, because
it could be a force field around you. Like they don't come to you. They don't like.
No, I don't want them to come to any of us.
Yeah, but die? They don't have to die. It's just a force field.
No, because like, isn't the point of Thanos his 5? What are they called? Gemstones?
I thought they were rings.
Life stones, some kind of stones, infinity stones. Thank you. I'm such an
clear. Yeah.
So when he collects all of them, then half the population goes. He's all about population
Well, you know more about this than I do.
Because I have a nephew who's 19, and I would take him to see these things. I was a bit stoned, but I do remember
my brother's going to be very disappointed because I don't know none of that.
You have time.
And he could break it on down real quick.
But what if my power is the population of low effort men, they like go once I collect my 5th infinity dick stone?
That would be awesome.
Yeah, and then it'll make room for the more high effort
Let's go
men.
tomorrow to get the 5th one.
So, no, let's not. We do not want to kill off half of the fuckboys. We just want you to heal.
Let me say, I did not want to kill y'all off, if y'all listening. I didn't want to do that. I just wanted y'all to
have a force field and be repelled against us.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I just want you to heal. I want you to get the therapy you need so that you can confront a lot of the reasons why you are hurt and you don't invest.
And the fuckboy chapter leaves.
Yeah. No more. That doesn't even exist. It's like, what? What is a fuckboy? It's like that. Because they have healed. And they can articulate like, hey, I'm not looking for this. I just want somebody I can go on a field trip to Vegas with. Instead of...
Arundi?
No, because Arundi involves some type of sexual energy, and it seems you didn't have that with him.
Oh, no, I didn't. Okay. We've added to the definition of Rundy. Because that's not...
I said Rundy is short for rendezvous.
Yeah.
But so what is a rendezvous to you? To me, a rendezvous is like a tryst.
A good time with the opposite sex.
That involves
or the same sex if you're into that.
But it involves sex.
Oh, okay.
Sexual energy, maybe sexual attention, definitely sexual attraction.
Yes.
That's the bare
minimum.
But
it doesn't have to be penetration, does it?
No.
Okay.
And none of your orifices. But the desire to want to penetrate the orifices, it's there.
Okay,
like there's a romantic attraction.
You want another encounter with this person.
Yes, because you're attracted to them. You like them. So that's a rendezvous. A rendezvous has a romantic undertone and overtone. Oh. But a field trip is like the homies just going on a mission, or they're like, you are the homie. I do not want to see your genitals. I don't want to bump your genital. I don't want to do anything.
That's how I felt. Okay.
So you were on a field trip.
Yeah.
With Rundy expectations, maybe?
He had those.
Well, somebody had them.
I mean, you know what? If there was effort, it could have ended up there. Yes.
So he efforted himself out of the pussy.
He fumbled the pussy. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So let's say he would have been like, hey, I got us tickets to Cirque du Soleil and dinner at...
I like experiences. I love experiences. And there's effort in planning something. Like, it doesn't even have to be monetary. Like, maybe you wanted to go see the Wynn Hotel because it's so fierce and it looks amazing in there.
I hope
and
he's not saying fierce.
Well, no, I'm just I like, if I went somewhere, I'm going to research.
Okay,
maybe there's something I want. I do not want anybody that I am having a rundy with to use the word fierce.
Say dope. Say...
Okay, my bad. I was speaking for me, not for
you are absolutely right.
Male, because I'm not a male, so clearly, I was just because
I just don't foresee.
Why do I feel attacked?
I just don't foresee.
You got the guns out.
No.
Like, why are you coming for me?
I'm not.
Okay. Anyways.
I'm sorry.
Let me slip some wine.
Yeah, I'm waving the white flag.
Okay.
Do, 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 do. I can burn this sage.
You know, this is some great wine. I'm so glad you guys are turning.
So now what are we going to do? So now it's been 7,025 minutes, 300 seconds since you got some.
You know,
love.
I don't know. I know that I need to hit the streets more. I find comfort in my...
In the streets? What are you?
I know, at home. Like, I don't like really going anywhere. And I know, like, how am I going to meet somebody? Like, we've talked about online dating, which is not...
The ghetto.
Yeah, exactly. It is not it. It is not the 1, the 2, or the 3.
Or the 4, for that matter.
You know, I realized that in order to meet people, I need to...
Get out the house, but not on these internet streets.
And now I love spending time with my niece. So another thing that gets in the way, and yeah, I have to prioritize me.
Dating. And like getting out of our comfort zone. I'm the same. I love a good trash reality TV show, a good glass of wine. And
don't let a good season drop all at once. Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm not leaving the house
in.
at all. I'm not leaving the house. I am not doing anything. So I too want to prioritize, and I feel I'm ready to prioritize dating, but like really dating. Like, I do not even want to know about your genitals. I don't want to know about any of that. I just need to know how your mind works. I need to know your values. I need to know how you get when things don't go like according, like if your card declines, or if, you know, you left your wallet. And I'm not saying do that. So if anybody out there is listening and you want to take me out and you don't have your wallet or your card declines, maybe like save that shit for the 8th date. Yes, on the first date.
Oh no. And then what did you do, sister?
I left them there.
Oh.
You're not gonna ask me out. Because I'm from the like school of thought, if you ask, you pay. If I ask, I pay.
Okay, yeah.
And don't get me wrong, I don't have no issue paying. But I just want to see your effort first. I want to see the investments you're willing to make first, because that's at the end of the day how I view it when I'm getting to know somebody, as an investment. So if this is the first date and, I left my wallet, okay. After, you know.
Blocked.
Oh, God, blocked before I even get in my car. First of all, I'm meeting you there because I don't want you to know where I live. I don't know.
So
you.
On first dates, you always meet them there?
Yes. Unless it's a first date with like a friend that, like, let's say you bump into somebody you went to high school with, or you bump into somebody from college, so you know them, you know?
Yes.
But if it's someone like I'm newly meeting and I don't know you that well, I'm meeting you there. And I'm not paying. And if something happens, like if we get there and you get to talking about the way your checking and your savings is set up, or you talk about your direct deposit ain't hit, I'm like, oh, okay. I'm making a beeline up out of here.
And what does that look like?
So
do you say I'm going to the bathroom right quick and like not coming back?
That is that is a move that I have made before. But here, to be fair, like, so it depends. So like, if you're telling me that before we even order, I'm just gonna say, well, listen, honey, this doesn't seem to be like a good time for you to pursue me or to date, and I'm looking to date. So maybe we should just reschedule. If you're having and I'm
okay,
and I,
HR, very professional.
And I say, like, you know, I wish you would have told me this prior to me driving over here, but I understand. So, but this doesn't seem to be like a good time. So I'm gonna roll out.
Stage left, yeah.
And enjoy the rest of your evening, your breakfast, whatever. Now, if you tell me after we didn't order,
oh shit,
I'm going to the bathroom and gone. I'm out of there. Because now you're playing reindeer games, because you knew you didn't have your wallet when you was ordering surf and turf and Murph and Gurf, and you expected me to pay, and you asked me out.
I love how you invent terms. Yeah.
I get it from my dad. So it just depends, but effort is very attractive. Like, I just like sometimes showing up. Like, okay, what time do you want me to be
planned
ready?
a whole date, a whole
my God.
Like, and then like not just dinner. Then like there's activities after
That don't involve genitals.
Yes, that don't involve
genitals.
Anything. Yeah.
It's just more time we spend together. Yes. So I'm looking at the time investment. I'm looking at the monetary investment. Like, you don't have to take me to freaking Roof Chris, but I don't want to go to Applebee's. And I think that there is a lot of moderately priced restaurants, or if you know a great hole in the wall. I love a great hole in the wall. And don't let it be a great Mexican hole in the wall. My hole in my panties are now wet.
Oh, shit.
Because you done found me a nice little authentic mom and pop
I love
shop.
A Korean barbecue spot.
I love I love it all. And then so my conversation, I'm gonna be excited. I'm gonna be engaged. I'm gonna be more like open to like getting to know you. You getting to know things of that nature.
Yeah, I feel like the more you listen, the easier it is to plan something that the significant other will enjoy.
And I don't mind a cute Groupon date. Listen. We all live in the same America, okay?
Groupon, I forgot about Groupon.
Yes, like I love a man that's good with his money. Now, I'm not saying be cheap or frugal. I got my first Michael Kors
watch on Groupon. I'm sorry, that was so random. My bad. I just remembered about Groupon. It was the move.
How long ago did you get this Michael Kors watch? And do you still have it?
I do. Mm-hmm.
So guys, listen, Nicole likes watches from Groupon.
I don't.
So it doesn't require. I'm serious. What we're saying is we're not too bougie for Groupon. There's a time and a place, and I get it in the beginning. It's hard to gauge what type of investment you want to make. So be frugal. We're okay with that, but do not take me to no Applebee's 2 for $20.
Well, now. I'm not opposed to Applebee's. They have some staples there.
You need to raise your standards. I'm not above a cheesecake factory. I'm not above a, I don't know.
Now, is Chili's and cheesecake not on the same level? Because cheesecake has like 20,000 things on the menu?
No, because cheesecake is a nicer looking restaurant.
A master of nothing, because they sell like 50,000 different things on the menu.
Listen, Nicole, if you are a Chili's type of girl,
I like cheesecake and I like chili. I can get something from each of those. There's something on the menu I will eat.
I'm not above a John and Vinny's.
I love a John and Vinny's.
Now, would you want that?
That's on another level. I love.
That is not on another level. We go there all the time. How is that on another level?
Yes, but it's good. Like, it is good. Like, there are multiple things. But I would put that
on the same level as far as dollar signs. Think of Yelp in the dollar signs. I think chili could be.
There's like 50,000 chilies. So that's like John and Vinny's. There's not that many.
Signs. That's like a 2-star for me. Cheesecake is like a 3. I would give cheesecake. How many you giving cheesecake?
Okay. Yeah.
I'm okay with the Gap. I'm okay with a 3-star. I'm okay.
Wait, what is like In-N-Out? Is that
fast food?
Okay, now you know I used to work for In-N-Out.
Here we go.
And they get their patties delivered daily. They don't have freezers. They they cut their potatoes. They're not frozen. I don't think that In-N-Out is in the same category.
But it's not a restaurant to me. So if we're running through In-N-Out,
if you work there, they call it a restaurant.
I've never worked there. But I remember when you worked there, I've dropped you off for work there before. You and Kamika
Store 140.
Mm-hmm. Marina Del Rey. But this is a date. So let's just say we're on a road trip and we go through an In-N-Out. Yes.
Would you rather In-N-Out or Tommy's?
In-N-Out.
Okay. I would rather
In-N-Out every time because I know their ingredients are fresh because you work there and you tell me this every time. And I know there's a Bible verse under the cup, John 3:16. Like, I know these things because you tell me all the In-N-Out lore. You tell me about the secret menu with the sauce and the jizz and everything in the middle.
The jizz?
Yeah.
Did you say juice?
What is the secret sauce called?
Thousand Island.
Top me off, Big Daddy. This wine has me hecka tipsy.
It's a good
It's
bottle.
making my mouth water.
Did we show the people? Did we show them? Like,
No, they are not sponsoring us. We will not
sorry.
do that.
Well, they might be.
We're good. Blank that out.
Sorry.
It's okay. It is good though.
I just wanted to share.
How
it
does
with
your
the
vagina
nieces
feel right
and
now?
Regular.
Drinking this?
Yeah.
Mine
Regular.
is buzzing.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No, it just my lady parts are like humming.
What hum are they humming? Okay.
You don't hear that?
No.
I hear it and I feel it. So, okay. So I want to attract a partner who can match my energy. Like, I want to attract someone where the thirst is mutual.
The thirst is mutual.
Yeah.
Yes,
like,
I love that. That makes so much sense.
Like, I don't really believe in thirsty per se. I think people label people thirsty because they're not interested in them.
Mm-hmm.
So if there's low interest.
I totally understand.
If there's low interest and high effort, it's thirsty. Because the woman is low interest, the guy is high effort. So the woman thinks the guy is coming off thirsty.
Mm-hmm.
If there is high effort and low interest, then the woman is like chasing him. She's a pick-me. So if the woman has high interest, if the man has low interest and the woman has high effort. I need
a diagram, a chart, a pie chart, or something. Lord Jesus.
Like that lady, you know that.
This is like that fuck around and find out diagram.
Listen to me. I will start over because I've been drinking. If the man has high effort and the woman has low interest in that man, then thirsty. That's the thirsty.
Yes. Uh-huh.
If the man has low interest and the woman has high effort, then that woman is a pick-me. She's chasing him. She's the thirsty one after him and all whatever titles you give women like that. But when they both have high interest and high effort, that is such a beautiful partnership. I think they both want to be there. You could just see the difference. Mm-hmm. And I'm not saying at all times. That's
they
unrealistic.
They have magical sex.
Yes, because the man probably really wants to please her, and she probably doesn't mind sucking his dick on command.
Oh, okay.
Right. Mm-hmm. Or doing whatever he likes. We don't judge over here. If you like a little in your...
Oh, no.
Okay with that. I'm not going to... But... We're not going to shame you for wanting that.
It's the sound effects for me.
We're not going to shame you for wanting that. Like, so I'm just saying, like, when there's both high, the interest and the effort match, then there's no thirsty there. There's a lot of vulnerability there.
This port got you talking with your hands a lot.
What do you think about high, low interest effort?
No, I really think you're spot on. I think that the terminology when a female is categorized as a pick-me or when a male is categorized as thirsty. My question is, like, when a guy is really into a female and, like, sees that this female is not really into them, like, what makes them, is it the challenge that like continues them to pursue, like, I need to get her, I need to like convince her I'm the one or whatever?
And that's why the effort matters, because to me the effort is how, like, show me your arsenal. Like, how much effort and interest are you willing to...
How bad do you want it?
Not even that, because it's not a manipulation thing. To me, it just gauges your interest in me. And your interest will determine how I respond to it. So I'm not here to manipulate nobody. I'm not here to try to make somebody like me through some crazy mind fuck text, don't text, ghost block. I don't have time for that. And I want to attract a partner.
The whole time you're talking, all I'm thinking about, how do you want it? How do you feel? I don't know. I'm sorry.
Coming up as a that's what your vagina is singing. That's why it's not coming. Your vagina is a thug. Why is your vagina singing Tupac over here? How do you want it? I like the way you activate your lips and put your ass out.
I don't know. I'm going to talk to Melanie about it. My therapist.
Who's Melanie? Your vagina's name is Melanie?
No, my therapist is Melanie.
I was going to say, Coley, there's a lot I need to learn about you. So your effort and interest will gauge how I react to that. So if you drop, I drop you.
Like a bad habit.
I be trying to drop, though. Like, I know my value, my worth, but sometimes I go on sale.
Oh, no. Not on sale.
A little bit. President's Day sale. I used to throw Memorial Day sales.
I hope it's a sale at like a Nordstrom's rack and not like a below
Nordstrom's
5 or
rack.
something.
What? No, bitch. I'm not bottom of the barrel, but like.
Wait a minute. Nordstrom's rack.
I'm on sale at Saks, okay?
Okay.
Bergdorf.
Date number 3, in and out, and then you guys do something else?
What is the something else?
You go to the axe throwing, or you go to the rage room, or you go to an escape room, or you go to...
So why can't we go to the axe throwing, rage room, escape room, and then go to like Cheesecake Factory?
You're on this Cheesecake Factory.
Or like a freaking whatever else I said.
Cheesecake Factory must have done you right.
I love their crab and spinach dip.
Oh, okay. That's your staple order when you go?
And the one in Redondo Beach, they still make for me an item that's no longer on the menu, the grilled shrimp bacon club.
So after they took that ahi carpaccio off the menu, I was done with them. That was like one of the best things. I'm sorry, that was one of the best things on the menu. And once they did that, I was like, you're not for me.
So all somebody has to do is remove one thing.
Yes,
and their menu is like 75 pages long.
If that is a part of my staple order, yes.
But girl, it's like a 99...
Like, why would you do that?
Listen, I'm not here to cape for Cheesecake Factory. I'm just saying, why does it have to be... Whatever experience you want to have, like, I'm not saying that the restaurant
You're making me feel like I think like a peasant.
You the one said my pussy was at 5 and below, and you think like a peasant?
I was asking you a question. I was asking you a question.
I am not on sale at 5 and below. I am a sample sale.
I can't even talk.
Straight off the runway that you have to fit.
Oh.
You have to be a certain size to fit. Okay. That's what I am.
Okay. You told me.
I'm okay.
You told me.
All right, Coley. So, what are you looking forward to next week?
The weekend.
Okay.
The weekend.
What about the weekend?
We have an outing. We're going to get bracelets, jade bracelets.
Yes, we are.
Where you got to do this, and then they like, yeah. We're going to Chinatown.
Okay. And we also had a week outing yesterday when we went to the Flower Mart. We'll show you some pictures of that Flower Mart trip on our Instagram. And where's our Instagram?
At Dope Ass Aunties _podcast.
And you can see pictures.
Why do I always have to go into that voice? Like, what is that voice that I do? I'm sorry.
That's your sex. That's your like sex operator voice. Dope Ass Aunties _ podcast. Why do you say the underscore like that?
I don't know.
It's okay. So before we get out of here, we do have an auntie advice question from one of our followers who wish to remain anonymous. So you guys, again, follow us and you can send us questions you like to get our advice on. And if you want to remain anonymous, just say so. But if you don't, we will put your Instagram handle up. So just want to give you that disclaimer. The option is yours. Auntie Coley, what is this anonymous follower's question?
They said, what advice do you have for a father with a young daughter who wants a committed relationship with a woman now that the relationship with his daughter's mother is over?
Okay. That was a tongue twister. Okay. And I've been drinking. So what advice would you give for a father who wants a new relationship with someone else now that the relationship with his daughter's mother is over. That's some like Days of Our Lives type shit.
I don't even understand why that's a question. If it's over, like, why can't you move forward in pursuing somebody? Like, what's the catch?
And I think that's kind of where I got stuck on. Like, why is the daughter's mother even brought up if the relationship is over?
She should be a non-motherfucking factor.
Yes. A non-motherfucking factor. And obviously, she isn't. So I would.
That's why it's a question.
Right. I would. So what I would do is I would first be sure things are over with the daughter's mother. Like, I would definitely be sure that you guys have a visitation arrangement, a routine with the daughter. Like, you guys are lock and step in your co-parenting. And that, you know, you don't live with her or you don't have any lingering things that still connect you all romantically, financially, besides the daughter, but definitely not romantically. So, like, a relationship can be over, but it's not over until both parties know they're single. Right? Like,
I agree.
To me. So, let's just say that's the case. And now you want to pursue someone new. I definitely think you need to have a conversation with the kid's mother to first, before you even step to this new woman, ask about the boundaries. Like, ask about, okay, so if I were to date someone else, when would you like me to introduce them to our kid?
When do you want to? Right. And like, now,
and don't nobody have time for that. Do not Barbara Shirley me. Do not Barbara Shirley me.
Woman to woman.
I don't need any of that energy. I don't need any of that. If you feel the need to pick up your phone and call me, you can have him. The boy is yours. So he's definitely not mine. So first, establish dating boundaries with your co-parent, because to me, that relationship is more important because you guys are raising a kid. Right? And people say, I want to keep my daughter off the pole. No, you want to keep her off a therapist's couch for trauma she's endured in her childhood, right?
Witnessing
Let her go to a therapist for her own shit, right? And you still going to send her to a therapist. But I don't want to be the reason. If I were the new woman, I don't want to be the reason why your daughter is going to therapy about her mother feeling rejected. So establish co-parenting boundaries when it comes to dating. Find out, like, at what stage do you want to meet her? If we get serious, at what stage are you okay with our daughter meeting her if we get serious? And then after that, talk to the woman, let her know the boundaries. Let her know, like, hey, I have a 7-year-old. These are the boundaries I established with her mother. So if you don't meet her right away, you know, that's because I don't think we're committed, or whatever the boundary is, but communicate those boundaries. And then from there, just really have a lot of open, honest communication about how you can invest your time. Because to me, when someone has a kid, to me, I'm thinking, well, he's not going to have enough time to really put into a courtship or a relationship, or my time with him is dictated off of her schedule, the kid's schedule. It's not like a free-flowing, childless person.
Okay. You went into detail and depth.
It's the wine.
I think you have everything covered.
So nothing to add?
Absolutely not. You covered from top to bottom.
No more wine for you. No more port. I think Port, thank you for being our third guest.
Port could pull up on any day.
Port can pull up on any day. Yeah. That should be on a shirt. Merch. Merch. Port can pull up any day.
Yes, for sure.
So nothing to add.
No, you covered all bases. Inside and out. Mm-hmm.
I like it inside and out. So yes, anonymous follower. That is our advice.
What is our auntie advice?
What? I just said it.
No, wait, repeat it. What happened?
So we spoke a lot about
energy
and attracting a partner who matches that. Mm-hmm. We spoke a lot about what it looks like for someone to be low effort, low interest. And we spoke about the mismatch energies in that. So for me, with taking in our holistic conversation, my auntie affirmation that I will spit out is, I will attract a partner who matches my effort, my interest, and my energy.
Yes. Yes.
Do you want to add anything?
You always cover everything. Match energy and effort. Like, yeah. If they don't, red flag.
And you are strong enough to exit. And not try to wait for them.
Don't ignore the red flags.
Yeah.
Once a person shows you who they are.
Once they take you to Applebee's on the first date.
If it ain't cheesecake, don't do it.
If it ain't cheesecake, don't let him clap the cakes. Okay. Clap, 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 clap. All right, guys. Again, follow us on our Instagram page.
Dope Ass Aunties _podcast.
Follow us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, the Network Studios YouTube. Please like, subscribe, drop a comment.
All the things.
We are really trying to take Dope Ass Aunties into other realms and to expand our brand and to offer you all kinds of things. And stay tuned for the link where you can purchase your own Dope Ass Auntie Dick Crystals. All right. See you guys next week. We drop every Thursday.
Bye.
Okay.
Titty to the mic, huh?